Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining us more about our digital marketing certificate. My name is Leanne Hendricks and I will be facilitating today's program preview. If you have any questions during the session, please type them into the chat box and I will respond to them during the question and answer period prior to our closing today. And just a note before we get started, the session is being recorded so that we can make it available to others who could not attend today but are interested in learning more. As well, if you leave the session at any point, the recorded version will be posted up to the program's website for later access. All right, let's get started. So the agenda for today's preview is as follows. I will talk a little bit about the Center for Continuing Education here at McMaster and provide an overview of the digital marketing program, its goals, and our course listings. We'll talk briefly about the program's intended audience as well as some of the benefits of taking the certificate online. We'll touch on the structure and I will review admission requirements, and toward the end of the presentation you'll have a chance to hear from a former student and see our course schedule. We'll also leave some time for some questions and answers before the session ends, so you'll have a chance to have anything addressed that you require. So McMaster University is located in Hamilton, Ontario, which is about an hour outside of Toronto. We are proud to be ranked within the top 100 universities in the world, and our current student enrollment is about 24,000 per year. The Center for Continuing Education is a long-standing department at the university, and we are currently in our 86th year here. We offer a range of academic certificates and diplomas in business management, communications, health, and social services, as well as corporate training. Our academic programs are taught at an undergraduate level and are all approved through the same process as undergraduate degrees. And here at CCE, we're pleased to welcome over 4,000 a year. So now that you know a little bit more about what we do at CCE, we'll dive into specifics about the digital marketing program. The certificate course consists of 5 courses in total, and each is delivered fully online. They last for about 12 weeks in duration, which is a standard academic term, and each course is equivalent to a 3-unit undergraduate course at McMaster. You may take one course at a time or multiple courses depending on your learning goals and your availability. Here are the 5 courses for the program. The first course is foundational, and we strongly recommend that students take this course either first or within their first semester of studies, as it does introduce a number of concepts that will be expanded on upon in later courses. While many of the concepts in digital marketing will build on each other, students are not required to take any courses in a specific order other than the fundamentals course first or in conjunction with other courses at the beginning of studies. And you are to take multiple courses in a term. We typically offer 3 classes a term in the fundamental course every session, so every fall, winter, and spring, and we'll take a look at that schedule in a little bit. Okay, so for every program here at CCE, we establish a set of learning outcomes that serve as our guide for all the courses that we develop for the program. For the digital marketing certificate specifically, the intent is to provide you with the educational and professional development opportunities that enhance your pre-existing knowledge and skill set required for the industry and related sectors. So here what you can see on your screen are the overarching program goals and program outcomes. Each course in turn also has respective learning outcomes that align with these overall program objectives. So course assessments, activities, and key learnings so that you achieve program success based on the learning outcomes here listed. If you had questions about the specific course learning objectives, those can be found on our website under the course outlines, which I will address a little bit later in this presentation. I'll show you where those can be located as well. So is this program the right fit for you? The digital marketing program is designed to attract students with interests in marketing, business communications, PR, web design, and analytics who are seeking further education to be able to effectively apply digital strategy. So this is not an exhaustive list, as we foresee people in other fields and careers being interested in learning more about digital marketing strategy, especially if you're an independent contractor, perhaps a small business owner, or maybe you manage a marketing department of your own and you're looking to expand in this area. From a professional development standpoint, there is a lot of potential for you to learn from each other in the program based on the professional and academic backgrounds of students and instructors. I will note that all of our instructors are industry professionals, so they've been working in the field for many years, and they currently work in the field as they're teaching. So great opportunities for you to expand your network and link in with them as well. So some key features and benefits of the program of part-time studies in general with continuing education includes your ability to complete an academic program while you continue to work and meet your personal and professional demands. We want to encourage as many students from across Canada to participate in the digital marketing program, to share your perspectives with fellow learners, and for you to begin to build a network of colleagues. So the fact that the program is delivered fully online, it's considered part-time, you can finish it within 1 year of study while also working. Following that, the program is also delivered asynchronously, which means that you complete it on your own time for each weekly module. I had noted before that each of the courses run for about 12 weeks in length, which is a standard academic term or duration. Now, projects and discussions and different assignments, there will be timelines associated with each of those. Typically, content is looked at on a weekly basis, so say from a Sunday to a Monday. And then within that week, you would have time to complete any kind of peer work, group work, individual assignments, and discussion boards. But there is no required commitment from you to be logged in at a specific time, specific day of the week, unless you wanted to connect with your instructor on a one-off. Sometimes instructors will offer like a group tutorial session once or twice a term that are an opt-in or opt-out if you wanted to engage and connect with some of your classmates and your instructors at a given time. That can be accommodated as well. The content is delivered either in instructor video lessons and demonstrations, through online simulations. We do use a few simulation tools and whatnot. There is individual and group work in most of the courses, as well as practice projects, real hands-on work that you get to collaborate with some local industries and organizations to develop digital marketing campaigns and whatnot in the courses. And we do tell students work about 5 to 7 hours per week per course that you're taking, and that is to cover all kinds of like assignments and readings and discussion posts and whatnot. Modules may contain required readings and case studies, video content, digitized presentations, and game simulations. The intention is that the projects and the course assignments that you work on do reflect real-world work environments in the digital marketing realm. So admission requirements, the digital marketing certificate is an open enrollment program. So what that means is that there's no formal application to begin your studies in digital marketing. As it's an academic program for McMaster, we must comply with certificate and diploma admission policy from Undergraduate Council for students who wish to enter the program. And those requirements are listed on your screen here. If you have any questions regarding your status, please contact us directly to discuss your options. As well, I find sometimes in these webinars, students will reach out to their specific background, whether or not they think this program is a fit for them based on their prior credentials or what they're working in. Because that information is so specific to what you're doing, I'd encourage you to reach out to me or someone here at CCE for an individual consult. So I won't speak specifically to your background today if you had specific questions, but we're happy to provide some guidance based on where you're at and what your professional goals are as well. So prerequisites for the program, in order to ensure that students have the basic capabilities to be successful in our academic programs, we suggest that you have the following knowledge and or skills. So either you hold a degree or diploma in marketing, business communications, or a related field related to digital marketing. That could be a prior marketing degree or diploma in communications, web design, or related experience. English language proficiency is also a requirement. As an advanced specialized program, we expect that students come with this prior marketing knowledge and or direct experience working in the field. So again, either a diploma or degree in marketing or at least 3 years of marketing communications or web design experience. And again, for those with little or no related marketing background, contact us for a personal consult because we can guide you in a direction that if this is your ultimate goal to receive the digital marketing certificate, there might be a few steps and courses that we can set you up for success. I highlighted a little bit about our instructors earlier in our presentation, but I want to to reiterate that our program is directed to professionals currently working in a variety of digital marketing and business-related roles. So they have the theoretical knowledge and skills, but also understand and are familiar with specific skills required to thrive in the industry. This allows them to create exercises and assignments that focus on the application and synthesis of what you learn in each course, and tied to a practical situation you may encounter in the workplace. There are also excellent career resources for you as you work through the program. So if you had questions about where a certificate like this could take you and what kind of roles and jobs are available in the marketplace, what they look for when they're hiring, they're always welcome. They welcome those conversations and are happy to support students through their own career exploration. So we recently connected with a former student and graduate of the Digital Marketing Certificate Program. In this recent testimonial, Laura explains what she gained from her experience with McMaster Continuing Education in the Digital Marketing Program and how that helped her achieve the job she wanted. So if you just stay with me for a moment, I will get Laura's testimonial video here for you to hear.
Since attending my program, my confidence has soared in what I know my abilities are and what I bring to a company. I am a digital optimization specialist, and I work with our digital team to optimize our traffic online. So specifically, I work in search engine optimization.
Hello, Laura speaking. Hey.
I was facing the challenge that I was currently working in the marketing world, but I saw that there was a huge need and a huge drive in the digital marketing world, and I just didn't have the skills and experience currently in that to move within the marketing industry into the online side. So I was looking for a program that would give me those skills and that knowledge to take what I already knew in marketing and then transition myself into the online digital world as well.
Do you think we can make that happen for our website?
Attending McMaster allowed me to take the courses that I needed to learn the skills and knowledge to move into the online world of digital marketing. I found attending classes very convenient online so that I could study the coursework at my leisure and how it fit within my schedule. Outside of school, I'm huge into health and fitness, and I love being active on a daily basis. One of the most useful things that I learned in the digital marketing program was search engine optimization and search engine marketing, and from there how they work together to drive business online through paid ads and organic search. If I knew anyone interested and looking to take a course or program at McMaster, I would tell them to go for it. That it's such a good school and such a good investment in themselves and their education and what it could do for their future career. The knowledge that I have in digital marketing has made me more confident and more able to find the job that I'm looking for.
Great, so that was Laura. And I'm glad that she talked a little bit about SEO and SEM. I find sometimes prospective students who are interested in this program specifically or have a marketing background might have not dabbled into that area. So we do have a whole course dedicated to SEO and SEM digital advertising. And there's lots of, it seems to be, there seems to be lots of roles in industry right now looking for that specialized skill set. So now I wanted to take a look at our schedule for the upcoming term. So I'm hoping everybody has a chance to see our web. Up here is our course schedule, which is online. We'll go through the enrollment process as well afterwards, but here's our academic schedule for the full year. We're currently in the fall session, but courses are open and available for registration for the winter term. So as you can see, the fundamentals course is offered both fall, winter, and spring, as we do encourage students to either take that first or within their first semester of studies. The winter terms, actually, I mentioned that you do not have to take the courses in sequence, but sometimes it's helpful to do so because they do tend to build on each other. It's nice that if you have the capacity to take 3 courses in them, you could start with the first 3 courses of the certificate. As you can see here, because we have so many of the courses listed multiple times a year, you can finish the program within a full year for sure, and even just 2 semesters of part-time studies, which is great. If you wanted more information about each of the courses, on the number, and this will actually take you to the enrollment page as well. So this is where you can register. You would pick online for winter. Here's a little bit more information about the course description, how many units it's worth, which is 3, a little bit about Avenue to Learn, which is our online learning management system. Instructor bios are also posted here, so if you want to learn more about the instructors and specifically what they do in the real world and what they teach, these are also available on this page. So I'm going to back out here. Course descriptions are also all listed on our page here. If you had specific questions about any of the courses or wanted a little bit more information about each of these. I noted earlier as well the learning outcomes. Again, a lot of the assignments and activities are centered and structured around what the ultimate learning outcome for each program. So if you want to get a sense of the type of work that you'll be doing, a great idea would be to check out, let's find 101 here. Our course outlines, and you can review what our specific learning outcomes are for each of these. So creating a digital marketing plan to support digital marketing efforts. As I mentioned, these courses are 12 weeks in nature. So for this course, the DMK 101, our fundamentals course, really what you're working on is a digital marketing plan. So every week as you're learning new themes and topics, you're taking a chunk of that and doing a learning activity which will be applied to your overall digital marketing assignment for the final project there. Go back out here. All of our instructor bios are also posted online if you wanted to click on any of those and learn more about the instructors who are teaching. A lot of the instructors teach multiple courses as well. And I will touch on one more thing we had not discussed is the tuition fee. So unlike undergraduate, full-time or part-time studies, tuition here is based on a per course basis. So you're not paying a flat amount per term. It's really you pay as you register for courses, which was a nice factor of CCE part-time studies. I had also mentioned that each course is worth 3 units of undergraduate credit, which is fantastic. So if you don't currently hold a degree, or if you do hold a degree and you're looking to obtain another degree, the courses in the digital marketing program are transferable to undergraduate degree studies at McMaster University. Now that pertains to each specific faculty and at their discretion, but technically upon completion of this 5-course certificate, you would have 15 units of undergraduate credit, which then in turn could technically be transferred into undergraduate studies if that is perhaps a goal of yours following completion of the program. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the formal part of this webinar to discuss the program. And before I turn my attention to some of the posted questions, I wanted to share this slide, which includes our contact information. I mentioned before you might have specific questions about your academic background, your professional background, what your goals are, whether or not this program pertains to you, if it's a fit for you. I refrain from discussing people's personal experiences right now through the questions, but if you did have specific things that you wanted to address, please email us directly at the email account listed here or call us at the number and we'd be happy to advise you there. Additionally, you can follow all of our social media channels with CCE updates and program information. We do host these webinars usually once prior to each term. And again, as noted before, the recorded version of this will be posted online. So if you think you missed anything and you prefer to watch back, that will be available to you.